Cuba. I think our policy toward Cuba is immoral. It has been self-defeating. It has done nothing but hurt the Cuban people. And I used to think that when it became obvious that one was making a grievous mistake, that one would try to correct that mistake and change course. Unfortunately, that has not happened with regard to Cuba. We have been maintaining the same old policy, a relic from the Cold War, for over 60 years. And I have been to Cuba many times. I have seen the impact of the blockade. As Michael pointed out, the issue in Cuba is not that they didn't have a vaccine. They have a very advanced biotechnology program in Cuba. They actually they developed their own vaccine, but they had a problem getting syringes. They had a problem getting oxygen. They had a problem getting other medical supplies because of the sanctions and the additional sanctions that Trump put into place. I had hoped that when Joe Biden became president, one of the first things he would do is, at a minimum, get rid of the Trump sanctions on Cuba. I should tell you, by the way, when Obama decided to change our policy toward Cuba, at the urging of many of us who went to see him personally, the person who called me to tell me they were changing the policy was Joe Biden. He was vice president. And he was enthusiastic about the change that we were about to make. And so it is a little bit of a puzzlement to me that we're still stuck not only with the pre-Obama Cuba policy, but we have the Trump sanctions on top of it. Now, I'm leading a letter right now with my good friends, Congresswoman Barbara Lee and Gregory Meeks and Bobby Rush, addressed to President Biden. It's being circulated right now amongst our colleagues, and it basically outlines concrete actions that he can take right now without Congress doing anything, the things that he can do right now to address the current humanitarian crisis in Cuba and to re-engage directly with Cuba. The letter was drafted with the collaboration of a lot of NGOs. Some of the people in this audience had some input on that letter. We hope that the president will take that letter seriously, and we're hoping that we will see some real changes soon. And if not, we're going to continue the pressure. So you have my promise that we're not going away on this. In fact, we're just going to get louder and louder and louder.
All right.
Until we do the right thing with Cuba.